Chuck Norris! Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris! Yeah, the time has come. A man must rise. No occasion will stop him. Nothing can harm him, no matter how mean, no matter the size. Chuck Norris will win. I know you may not think it's possible. When Chuck Norris was born, he drove his mom home from the hospital. I don't know, you may have heard, Chuck Norris can kill two stones with one bird. Listen here, I tell no lies. Chuck Norris destroyed the periodic table because Chuck Norris only recognized the element of surprise. When Chuck is around, you'd better get on your knees, cause when God said, let there be light, Chuck Norris said, say please. He's a man that takes command. He'll rise to any occasion. Bad guys be damned. Let's tell the entire nation. You know Chuck don't take no lip. Chuck Norris doesn't flush the toilet. He scares the shit out of it. You know I don't need to tell you why. When Chuck Norris slices onions, the onions cry. He's never had a cold and never had lice. Chuck Norris counted to infinity twice. I don't know about you, but I can tell you this. When the boogeyman goes to sleep at night, he checks his closet for Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris. He checks his closet for Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris. Yeah! Yeah! Chuck Norris! It's that time! That time to get gay! Time for Chuck Norris month on Toxic Tuesday! Yay! 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 Yay!
What's up, guys? So, anyways, I'm just gonna fill you in. Usually, I do an extended intro, but I'm not gonna do that type because I want to get to the damn show. So, I'm gonna let you know what happened because when I started the stream, it showed up on the streaming side, but it didn't show up on the YouTube side. I don't know why. I checked the connections, everything was fine. Luckily, we didn't get too far into the show. We were about, let's just say 30, 40 seconds into the intro. But I was like, something's not right here. Something's not right here. I don't know what happened. But either way, we're here. So it's in the rearview mirror. So let's acknowledge those faces. D-Bud Martin, Davina Duckworth, Jonathan Conroy, Darren, and welcome, sir. Jonathan 93, Magna, Corellian, Rogue, Jeremiah Hembry. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, they are so very normal. I was just actually telling Mark in Red Shirt, I'm like, I feel like YouTube has gotten extra spiteful since I brought this show back to YouTube between the buffering and then the stream thing. I'm just like, this is nuts. This is fucking nuts. But hey, appreciate you guys being in here. 13 of you in here right away. Badass. Hi, just another Red Shirt.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going pretty good. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing good.
Oh, it's good to see you. You know, YouTube shenanigans aside, all that fuckadoo, and we coming around, and we still coming out on top.
Oh, absolutely. We're gonna do that. We're gonna nail this one. This is a
Oh.
good. This is a very good movie.
Damn
A lot
right.
of fun.
I'm so glad you recommended this way back, and we're
Yep.
finally following up on it now. And chat, hey, this is your heads up. I did a test stream earlier for about 10 minutes. Some of you caught it to test. I hope that there won't be any buffering. If there is advance, just try to hold on for 5 minutes. Hopefully it doesn't happen. Knock on wood. Hopefully it doesn't happen. But if it does, I apologize in advance. I'm trying here. I'm trying to work around it the best I can. We shall see. Jeremiah says some comment about, are we happy now that Sloan's involved with the Rambo prequel? Can we stop saying bad things about play? Well, people are going to say things that they want to say. Me, I really personally don't. What is he going to star in it? I don't really have any skin in that type of game. I'm looking forward to Tulsa King. I'm looking forward to that season 4. But if we're going to do more Rambo with Stallone, just be a sequel. I don't need a prequel that doesn't have him starring. I'm just that guy. But if someone wants to see it, then someone wants to see it. But for me, I have original things I want to see rather than a prequel to some we don't need. What's up, the lovely Sherry? How are you? PokeRace6666. Yes, YouTube is ASO 11 Alpha, sir. Thank you all for dropping in. I appreciate that. Let's see how Mark D with a C is doing. Sir, what's up?
Doing most excellent, most excellent. Sorry about the shenanigans tonight, but we got through. Not
we
you,
caught
but
it. At least we caught it early.
Yeah, yeah. But thank you for sticking with us, and hopefully
you,
it'll be extra toxic for you tonight. And yeah, we have special surprise. Yeah, yeah. So we'll see. But no, we're glad we made it. We made it. Yep, yep.
Mm-hmm.
So and the martial arts in this movie are phenomenal too. God, they're amazing.
Jet Li.
Yeah.
Seriously, on another level in this movie. Straight up. So before we get into talking about Jet Li's Kiss of the Dragon, like for obvious reasons, we need to acknowledge a particular 86th birthday of the legend, the Beard, the Bowflex, the Walker Texas Ranger, the Missing in Action trilogy, the 1,000 Jokes, Invasion USA, the Octagon, Sakura, Chuck Norris. Guys, Chuck Norris is 86 years old, which I actually forgot. Thank you to Jonathan93 MAGA for tagging me on Twix because I knew it was around this time. I'm like, oh shit, yeah, it is his birthday. So shout out to Jonathan93. I appreciate that, brother. That was so awesome of you to tag me. All of a sudden, I just felt like I needed to get in some action jeans when he said tagged me. I'm like, that's my guy there. That Jonathan93, that's my guy. He knew he was looking out for the brothers when he has to tag me to a post on Chuck Norris's birthday. That's true brotherhood. I just gotta say that. Welcome, the Tetrarch of Apathy. Hail all 15 watching, but only 9 likes. Hey, get with that. Hey, thank you for being here, Tetrarch. Great to see you, man. Oh, by the way, I have seen your comments on Nick Talks Trek. I haven't been ignoring them. I've got a lot going on. What's up, Asriel Rising, sir? Oh, yeah, that would have been the dream. That would have been the dream. But, guys, I'm glad you could be here. Oh, Mark's got the right movie. Kiss of
right?
Woman.
Yeah, this is the surprise. Yeah, we wanted to do a story about 2 gay guys in prison, right?
Yeah, this is the one we were talking about.
This is the one, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's a new movie. Well,
Woman.
it's a remake. So, yeah. So,
was this the 2001 version of The Bride?
This is the 2025 version. Yep.
Is it? Is this really a 2025 movie? Kiss of the Spider
Woman? Yeah. I don't have the Raul Julia one. I was looking for it as a joke.
No.
So no, I hear this movie is can be good, depending on what your thing is. So, but it's a remake. So, yeah. But I was just gonna tease everyone. Yeah, see, we should have rolled with it. Mark. We had too many.
There it is, Australia. I'll be damned. Look at this country. You are gay.
I added that clip, and now I'm going to have too much fun with that clip. Asriel,
too many
I will
problems tonight,
get
so.
to your message. I did get it. I will respond. Give me time. I will get there, buddy. All right. But great to see you in our chat, sir. Let me bring the Orange Giant up. No, let's bring
Yeah,
up
yeah.
the proper movie because I don't need a
Yeah,
guy
yeah,
who's
you
like
know, we had
Cassian
enough shenanigans
Andor.
tonight. I'm getting my my slideshow timer set here. Now, why is it not advancing?
Ooh.
Let's see. It should be. Oh, there it goes. It's
Ooh.
advancing. Okay. All right.
You're
Well, let's get the right
advancing.
movie
Well,
up.
I got Orange Gina up. So I got my
Yeah.
Gina up. Eat that, Mark. I got
Yeah.
the Gina. I got the Gina. Soul Assassin. Man. So way back when we were talking about our first series of Jet Li movies, Richard kind of like, speaking in my ear like he was Sakura. And he's like, hey, we gotta do this Kiss of the Dragon. I'm like, we'll get there someday. We'll get there someday. And now, well, I was like, okay, we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there, guys. What's up, John the Beagle Dad? And we're like, okay, we finally got here. And I'm glad we saved it for this because we're going to do a third round of Jet Li because there's still stuff we haven't touched. Like, I think it's called this is like Fist of Legend or something like that. There's still, and then Shaolin Temple. There's still a lot we have yet to cover. And of course, next week we got Unleashed. But man, I feel like I just want to like punch every single thing and be all alert for every single thing I see whenever I watch a Jet Li movie. Jet Li movies, they change a man. They really change a man. And yes, Davina, I have watched Jet Li's YouTube channel. Actually, you know what? We'll talk. I will watch one clip I watched where it was him and his daughter. And she said, did you know that people in your comments call you a goat? Here comes the buffering. All right, guys. Of course, mild buffering happening. Of course it is. Of course it is. So yeah, go ahead and put it on pause.
Is that because I just put it on YouTube too? Was my fault.
And not
I just put the stream on. Let me pause it. I overloaded it.
No, this is just YouTube being asshole. Luckily, we have, as you mentioned, Mark, a very loyal chat that sticks with us, understands the flexibility of all that we go through, which, by the way, thank you, chat. And Roman of the Empire, what's up, buddy? Basco, Scenario, hello, sir. Great to see you both. But Davina, to follow up on the video, she's like, yeah, these people call you the goat. He's like, I'm a goat? I was just like, I'm a goat. And she's like, no, Dad. They mean like you're the greatest of all time. I had a good chuckle. Like, I'm like, he is one of the greatest. So I'm just like, Jet, you're just gonna have to accept it. It's fine if you're oblivious. I can accept being oblivious. No one knows everything about everything. But you just got to accept this role in life. You may have not wanted it, but the people have spoken for you on this. And you're going to damn well take it. When we say you're the damn goat for this shite, man, just take it already. Okay? No, seriously, go subscribe to it. It's cool. And obviously the man is still a super, super zen. And I want to lead off with one thing. I was really confused with these opening credits with the bunnies and the predatory eating, and it's nothing that has anything to do with the rest of the movie unless there's something I'm missing. Rich,
is it a Monty Python Killer Rabbit?
No, I don't think they're meant to be, represent the movie. I think it's just stylized illustrations that they're putting up behind the credits.
So
I've never been able to figure anything out about it.
I haven't. I'm still figuring out, years later, what was the deal there. Because I'm like, what are we doing here? What? Okay. I mean, fine. And then we get right to, this, and everything else after that has every single thing to do with the movie. And I once again, dude, in a few minutes, we just get into the thick of things. If this came out today, he would have had 2 or 3 meetings, gone to regulations, and then got to the hotel about 50 minutes to an hour into this movie. We're here in minute 2 saying, bitch, we're here. We're already in Paris. We've already gone through the flight. We're here for the pleasure. Pleasure. We're gonna get to the fight right away. I love that. It was just like it drops me into the thick of it. Some might say, "Oh, it's dropping
Too
off the
quick.
movie." No, it's not. It's dropping me off at the
No.
proper start of a movie, as a damn movie should, bro. I know I ain't blaming on Rastafari. I'm thinking Rastafari. This is what I want out of my action movies. Just
Yes.
drop me in, drop me off.
You don't want talking in hallways?
Drive by.
Well, there's a good. I think there's something that fits there. It's that Jet
some
Li's
that do.
character has never been to Paris before. He doesn't know anyone there.
Mhm.
So it's really unfamiliar territory for him, and it's really unfamiliar territory for us, the audience, because we don't know who any of these people are. We're not certain who Jet Li is yet, even playing in this movie. So we find out what's going on as Jet Li finds out what's going on.
Which
And
I love.
I thought that was really a cool way to start the movie.
I love that too. The fact that we were finding everything out along with him, it was definitely cool. It was like, okay, yeah, usually you live through the main character's perspective, but it made me feel like I was the main character as well in that way. And yes, Davina, Jet Li was a contributor. He wrote the story. I know Robert Mark Kamen, famously of like Cobra Kai, did the screenplay as well. So yeah, Jet doesn't know how only just act, do badass stunts. He can also and now a YouTuber. He can also write a story. Imagine
I
that,
mean-
and I'd say a fairly coherent story on top of
And
that. I would say
little bit-
We should have invited him on tonight.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
a
should
little bit of-
have.
right.
That's
A little
it.
bit of trivia.
That's it. I'm gonna reach out to Jet Li on his YouTube channel.
Let's
Hey,
get him
Jet.
Right. A little bit of trivia. Burt Kwok plays the safe house operator there, the older gentleman. I don't know if you recognize that name, but he was
No, I
in Goldfinger, You Only
Okay.
Live Twice, Casino Royale, and pretty much every single one of the Pink Panther films.
Oh yeah,
As
Panther,
Peter,
yeah.
as Inspector Clouseau's valet. So yeah,
Oh.
he had quite a comedy and drama career.
Yes, Kato. I'll
Yes.
teach you. Let me teach you, Kato.
Yes.
We have that 70s rock fan here. Hi, sir.
Did I come late or
Oh,
because
oh,
normally I
well,
come
Came
too soon.
perfectly.
I
It's
come too late.
I actually make the argument that you couldn't have come at a better time because, dude, YouTube had fuckery going on again.
Oh, right, good. Well, that's to
Yeah.
see. Obviously, knew I was delayed, so
So we
Yeah,
had
you did not come. You did not come prematurely. So.
I did
No.
not come prematurely. That's good. But you mentioning the great Burt Kwok as I came
Yes.
in, yes, he's a legend.
Yeah,
Total
he has
legend.
he has a very poignant line. He says, "They've sent me 5 young men like you, proud, fast. 4 of them I've sent home dead. I would like to send 1 home alive."
Hmm.
I
Yeah.
remember seeing these guys and thinking, wow, these guys all look really sketchy, but Jet Li's working with them, so maybe they're not all bad. And it turns out they were all bad, but they
They were,
were really
yes.
making, because you look at these guys, and especially when you see them doing the beating, but then you're thinking, okay, well, let's just pretend that they are bad, and maybe Jet Li knows. He's clearly in a business where, let's just say, shady things happen, and he probably just has to do a particular job. What he sees that doesn't surround his business, I guess you have to say, looks the other way around about. So this was kind of like having me guessing at first, because he sees the beating going on and he
Yeah.
doesn't really respond to it. So I'm thinking, oh, what's going on here that he's not responding to it? Does he see it does he know that guy? Does he see him as an innocent guy, a bad guy? I don't know, but it was having me puzzled at first. And luckily,
Yeah.
you get filled the blanks in really quickly.
Yeah, something about that kick where the shorter of the blonde so-called twins
Yes,
Um,
the twins are
kicks
wild.
the guy while he's being held up in the air by the big one.
Mhm.
I'd like to point out, I'll mention it as we get to them, but there are only 2 places in this entire movie where they used wire foo, and
Yes,
this
and that's a
was
total
not
of
one
7.
of them.
a total of 7 overall.
Seven.
That's-
Well, there were 7 wires,
Yeah, 7 wires.
but there were
total
2
used.
scenes in which it was used, and it's pretty
Yes.
amazing that they filmed all. And by the way, when we get to it, one of the scenes that used wires, the reason for the use of the wires is going to surprise you.
Oh, see that part I did not know.
Were they using
about
it
as
to
to
in a bra?
why.
Wires under a bra?
No,
Are
the
you trying to tell us
prostitutes?
something, 70s?
For the prostitutes? They were underwiring them?
Underwired. Yep.
Oh,
let's go to
man.
heaven.
Oh
I still-
God, this
Are you
guy,
wearing a wire? Yes.
this guy, and his obsession with heaven and the hookers. I was like, bro, I feel those two things are kind of contradictory, but okay. You know,
Is that a
I
Brian
guess that's-
Adams song?
Is it? I don't know.
I
All I
want
know
to
is
be in heaven, right? Yeah.
I'm just saying it. He's truly trying to have a Burger King moment. He wants to have it his way.
Yeah.
So, all right, okay, if that's the game you want to play, I definitely knew there was something up with the red haired lady. I was like, okay, she's not dancing on, so there's clearly something up with her. But this guy he was getting. I was like, wow, is this guy having his first chubby ever with a lady? Because he was loses.
The
My,
other hooker
first
was a
and
lot more
last.
believable. Brigitte Fonda just doesn't cut as a hooker, but I guess that's the point of the.
Mm,
that's
Yeah,
exactly the,
role, but-
point.
indeed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is.
but I'm like, she's really not doing a very good job.
She's
Get
a
with
bloody
it,
amateur. She's just
Yeah.
an amateur.
amateur. But the other girls, like, and the casting too. It's like, I mean, not to say you look like a hooker. I guess is the makeup, but watching the slideshow, it's like that other
Nick,
girl
check
just
your DMs.
I responded. I did respond. So you check your DM.
No, you check your DMs.
No, you check
No, you
your DM.
Forget about it.
Oh, you. Did
You'll
you
have great
see
fun
how
on Roman's show. It's wonderful fun.
black
These
hair lady was smacking a bunch of CDs, and I'm like, was this the last time I ever saw a physical compact disc in a movie? Holy crud! Saying though,
look
That's
at
a
those
good
long
point.
legs there. Wow, gee.
Yeah.
They go all the way up to her ass.
and he's a midget. You think?
Or
What?
do
Go
they?
all
works
the
out.
way
Do
up.
they?
Oh my god! What else do they go up to? I'm just saying. What
11.
else? Oh.
There you go.
Oh. 11. I see what you did there.
Ain't
Oh,
funny
she-
anymore,
He
McGee.
gets into the drugs. Yeah, red hair. Like, I don't know about all this. But it's a perfect time for. I didn't think this hooker was gonna end up killing the shit out of this guy. I thought, oh,
Yeah.
she's very like fuck her. I thought he was gonna kill her. Like he was gonna get his brains fucked
Yeah.
out, and he's gonna like be a typical drug dealer and kill her. Nah, bro. She got the freaking
They could have
stabbing.
at
on
least have turned the lights down in the room. It's not very atmospheric for a lap dance, though.
That's
Honestly, that
true,
bright
too.
light, it's a real off-putter, all that lighting. It needs to be, turn the lights down.
Turn the they in the hallways. The lights are down, so there you go. There's your
You should have
lights.
got
are
out and done it in
down.
the,
No,
the hallway then, shouldn't they?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Richard wanted his footage nicely lit.
Hmm.
What the
For the
fuck?
frame job. Yep.
A frame job? That sounds interesting. A frame job. Yes, come back soon. Oh my god,
Coming
Bro.
soon.
there won't be any coming back. You're gonna maybe go to heaven today, and you just don't even know it. Yeah, this is interesting to see Jet Li go to this room, and all of a sudden, like absolute mayhem unfolds, and this is where everything starts to you start to really figure out, okay, what's going on here. Well, as soon as that Richard guy shoots that guy, shoots the lady, and then he realizes, oh shit. He was Jet Li thought he was with the good guys. Turns out these actually are bad guys. And that's where the setup job, let's just say that's where the stage becomes officially the stage. And
Yeah,
that's where the
that's
rest of the movie takes off.
Yeah, Jet Li says, "Why did you kill him?" And Richard waves Jet Li's gun at him and says, "No, the question, Johnny, is why did you kill them?"
Yep.
Mm.
And that's like, oh shit. And it's like, yeah,
Now we
I
know what
get
he
it.
was supposed to. Yeah, that's where everything comes together very quick. And it showed you all you need is 1 minute of shit happening for everything to come crashing down. You realize, okay, so this is what's at stake. This is a man on the run, and he's supposed to be within the law, going against the law from another country.
Right.
So-
I'm surprised the French just didn't surrender immediately. That's the French. I thought the French would surrender to Jet Li immediately.
Well, sometimes they can get retarded. So, and we
do
see
you
what
mean
happens when
sometimes?
they make the retarded decision to try
French
to
are
fight
always
with Jet
retarded.
Li.
Retardant.
Well, they have French fries. That's not retarded. I like
They're
French
Belgian.
fries.
Mhm.
Well,
Belgian
I
fries
really-
are better. They always were. They're
I've
thinner,
never had Belgian
more
fries.
thinner and salty.
No, you've
Nice.
had Belgian fries. They just call them French fries because the French appropriated them.
Uh-oh.
Really?
Yes, they were.
You get
they
better
were
French fries in
real?
Belgium. Yeah.
For real.
Bro.
Yeah.
What?
Is that like the English used to call syphilis the French disease, and the French called it the English disease? Is that the same idea?
Oh,
Same idea.
Bro, I did not. Oh, my life is a lie.
They make good fries in Belgium. Nice, thinner. They're generally thinner and crispier.
Thinner,
Well,
yeah.
I like my fries at my Chicago hot dog joint, and I'll tell you what, they are a salt mine of greatness. So you come out to Illinois, and I'll take any of you guys to that.
Fries
that
are best when they're
joint.
covered in gravy and cheese.
I love cheese
Oh, you
fries.
kidding
I'm a
me.
Cheese curds and
huge fan, man. Huge fan of cheese. I've never done gravy though. You make me want to dip
Oh,
some.
come on, that's
dip
what
some in
poutine
gravy.
is. It's great gravy, home style gravy and poutine gravy, cheese curds or cheese. Fries, great.
Poutine.
Everything's better with gravy.
That sounds like a dirty word saying
It
poutine.
does.
Are you
Like, I'm gonna get in
poutine
trouble
in-
for
It
You're
sounds like
poutine-
a sex. It sounds like a
Yeah.
sex move the same way Randy
where are you
Johnson's
going to
name.
be poutine that? Yes.
I'm gonna get. It's all seriously. It sounds like a sex move. The way Randy Johnson's name sounds
It
like
does.
a sex move.
Randy
Yeah.
Johnson. Handy Randy Johnson.
I'm gonna give you the Randy Johnson.
Whatever happened to Handy Randy? I miss Handy
Oh,
Yeah, we
dude.
miss Andy Randy. Yeah.
Andy Randy. That was a blast from the past. We had it so handy when
the
we
man who had
we
to
had
use
it
his
good.
strong
We-
hand.
now
we had
all
it
he
good.
does is just hide in comics' bush. So I guess that's his loss.
That's where the legs go, all the way up to the bush. Hmm.
I was just in here. You know, yeah,
Hmm.
I'm sure you did get sick. You were just watching two people fuck and then get stabbed. So yeah, I bet it is a bit weird. If you feel uneasy from that, then I would question the shit out of you.
Bridget Fonda, is she Peter Fonda's daughter? Not Jane Fonda.
Don't know, but
think
what's
she's
interesting
Peter Fonda's
about
daughter.
her doing this
Peter
movie,
Fonda's daughter, yeah.
is it okay?
Yeah.
She didn't do much else after this movie. Like, this was one of the very last things she did. She came out of hiding recently.
Yeah, what's her
Which is-
story?
I don't know. I haven't looked too deep into
Anyone know
the
in the
story,
chat?
but I do know. I don't know why she didn't get much work, or she just
disappeared.
goes retire for an early age. But I saw she gained a lot of weight, and it looks like she lost some weight, and she came back out of hiding last
No, she
year
stopped making stuff in 2002.
at a really young age, and I never really
Yeah.
heard
She
about
must maybe
anything
got married
about
and
her.
had kids or something.
Well,
Yeah.
single white female was the big breakthrough for her, or when
Yeah.
she was at the height of her popularity. So right around that time, if you look up her IMDb, she was like the next big thing, and then she just disappeared. I don't know what
Evaporated.
happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Really odd how it happened because I didn't
Yeah.
ever hear about anything odd or controversial.
Jackie
about
Brown,
her.
she was good in Jackie Brown.
So it's really crazy how she was.
Well, she
it's
might
not-
have
She was there,
got-
that she was not there.
Maybe she got married and had kids. A lot of actresses saying, "I'm gonna have the kids and be
Well,
traditional."
Ava Mendes. She actually did do that. It was actually Ava Mendes.
Yeah,
She
she's
was at
retired.
the height of her game, and then before you know it, she got a family going, and yeah, she was like semi-retired for a bit. Now
Yeah,
she's
she's
I
married
guess
to Danny
doing some
Elfman.
stuff. Ava Mendes.
No, Bridget Fonda
What?
married
Yeah,
to Danny Elfman in
Elfman, yeah.
2003. Yeah, I didn't
Still
know
to
that.
this day?
apparently,
Yeah,
yeah,
to present.
present day.
Wow.
the son
You wanna
in
talk about
2005.
random.
Yeah, she just stopped so she could raise her kid and
Okay,
just be
well,
a
that's
housewife.
respectable. Yeah.
I think that's a great thing that they can
That's
say,
a
"I don't need
wonderful
all that."
thing.
Is
shit."
that's her story, or yeah? for sure.
That's
yeah.
her true Hollywood story. And what's up, Dog Fortune?
Yeah.
Long time no see. And yes, this movie does rule. I love how Jet Li crawls down a building and it's no big deal because we do that. We're going to immediately die.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then he goes down to a room, goes across to the other room, and does this whole thing through the laundry thing. Everything about it is wild. Everything. You want to talk about pure adrenaline rush, and then how he has the torch come down. Oh my god! And then the body slice half from the cover of the laundry
Yeah.
machine. I was like, holy fuck, man! It's just got wild right off the
Yep.
bat, and I love it.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
I felt
Yeah, 'cause
I felt my testosterone boost.
That was
just watching
that was
this.
rude. That was rude. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm looking at Bridget's. I always say Brigitte because Bridget, but
Brigitte.
Brigitte. Yeah,
Are
'cause
you
the
French now? Do you
Yeah, you
watch
French
chocolate
now.
with
Yeah,
Johnny
no, because
Depp.
we have like
Do you
friend-
watch
good
chocolate with Johnny Depp now?
with Johnny Depp. Yeah, well, we have a good family friend, and her name is. You can't say Bridget; it's Brigitte. So whenever I see it, because I'd be like calling someone, like I don't know, just saying their name wrong. But anywho, but yeah, you're right. Yeah, I was just checking the Wikipedia. So I guess once she married Elfman, so the last, like you guys said, yeah, she was in Kiss of the Dragon, then the whole shebang, and then TV movie Snow Queen, and that was it. Then she
Yeah, she quit.
focused on her family. That's amazing. Yeah. Well, I guess if you have enough money, Elfman's pretty popular right now.
She
Oh,
doesn't
yeah.
need to work. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah, he's doing pretty good too. So yeah, why? And plus her family too is pretty
Well, they're
wealthy.
probably
so.
fairly well off after Peter Fonda
Fondas,
and
yeah.
Henry
Yeah.
Fonda.
Do you know the best night I've had in the last 5 years is a night that Zoe and I split a bottle of wine, we made a summer salad, and watched chocolat together?
You mean chocolate?
Chocolat.
Chocolate with Johnny Depp.
Chocolat.
You're not fucking French, Pete. It's called chocolate.
It's
Chocolat.
chocolate, and her name is Bridget. We're
Yeah.
not gonna do all this freaking
Brigitte.
weird ass
Okay.
French.
There's one
here.
of the Nick. There's one of the only 2 shots in the movie that's CGI coming up.
Oh,
when-
is it the 8 Ball?
No, but that's the second one. The first one
Oh,
is when Jet
the
Li
one's the
falls
first.
through the flames.
Oh yeah, one of the only 2 CGI scenes in the entire movie. That's crazy, dude.
Yep. That's
Movies
it.
could help but get in the way with CG galore within the first 5 minutes of a flick nowadays. And this movie freaking just 2 scenes. That's it.
Mhm.
Blink and you'll miss it type of deal. Holy shit-a-roni, Batman. It is wild. Yeah, okay, yeah. See, and that's a funny part. You don't think about it when you see the flames. You just see as there's a fire going. Run, Jet Li, run. Try to save some people if you can as well. You're not thinking about, is that CG? That is
Right.
crazy. Even now, when I look at it, it still looks great, even though it's 2001. And that's right around the stage where the CG was still in its pretty shaky stage. I remember we were watching Die Another Day, and we saw some pretty shaky shots. That movie came out a whole year after this one.
Mm.
And there's definitely some shaky shots in that one. That's a fact of life.
Yeah,
Man,
the guy-
oh man.
Yeah, the guy with the hand grenade up his sleeve. It's just a flesh wound.
Flesh wound, yeah. It's like grenade. Yeah, he'll be fine. Yep.
I love this.
Actually,
fight scene.
This is when
Oh,
the
yes.
rabbit should have flown in from the side and bitten somebody in the neck. Just to
Yes.
follow up from the beginning of the movie.
When he uses that iron on their face and their hands multiple times, I was like, this is nuts.
Yeah.
And he
But
does
he
it
pulls the
quick.
clothing rack and he's fighting 2 guys, puts one of them in a
Yes.
commercial washing machine and turns it on.
Oh, it is so glorious to see. I think, Mark, you know what you're going to be clipping. If you have clips tonight, what we're going to be watching. Fight,
Yeah.
fight, and fight. That's
Fight,
all
fight,
that matters
fight,
about
yeah,
tonight.
yeah.
gotta say-
There's not a lot of dialogue to clip here. I gotta say.
You don't need
Not in
it.
here, no.
Yeah,
Nope.
there's too
When
much
I
dialogue in
first
this
saw-
movie.
When I first saw this, my first thought was Jet Li has been watching Jackie Chan movies.
Oh God, yeah.
Oh,
Because there were
absolutely.
so many impromptu weapons And I was laughing by the end of this fight
Mhm.
scene with the irons and the clothes rack. And I was laughing my butt off. And I'm like, he's been watching Jackie Chan.
Yeah, and it is all about the choreography, isn't it? The
Yes.
choreography is what makes it work.
Yeah.
It's super, and that's Jackie Chan is superb at that, and like Jet Li's pretty good too.
He's
Oh,
he's
dude, no.
definitely shows he can do it himself.
Mm.
No
Oh
question.
God,
They-
yeah.
He doesn't
He
do
did
it in
all the
every
full-
movie, but when he does it, it's like, no, he does it just as well as Jackie Chan does.
He can hold the fort down. He can man the ship, and see, you could see he can carry these movies on his own. He doesn't need to have someone there to elevate him to make him look better. Jet Li can man a fucking ship, and he
Just-
does,
Is it
dude.
just me, or those laundry machines look like nuclear reactors?
They do. A
Oh,
little
dude,
bit.
oh, stop that shit right there.
Look,
Stop.
oh, yeah, like
Look
the
at that.
eye,
You saw
the
that
eye.
too. You
Look
saw
at the
that
eye.
too. The
Oh,
eye of
yeah,
the
right.
vagina. The
The
eye
eye
of
of
the
the eye
vagina.
of the
Go back.
vagina.
Go back.
Go back. Which one? Hold on.
One more.
Where they
One
showed
back.
his eye.
It's the
No,
eye
no,
of
after,
the vagina.
All right.
There
Look
it
at
is.
that. Look at that.
Eye of
That
the
could never be that perfect.
No.
Screenshot that, somebody quickly.
We got to take down the art. Oh, with the
His eye is
now I
right
see-
through it.
Oh,
The
Screenshot,
eye of the
somebody.
vagina. Guys,
Oh, I
we
planned
officially
that.
have a name. It's the eye of the vagina.
Somebody screenshot that. Hang on, I'm getting my snipping tool
I gotta
out.
get my snip. I gotta get the snip out. Hold on. Snip.
the
Oh, that
fuck?
hurt.
What are the odds?
I get it.
It's so perfect, dude. According to his eye.
The eye of the vagina.
Oh,
I got
Eye
Nick
of
doing
the
it.
vagina.
Nick doing his eyes. Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Got it.
Oh, we should do
I
a whole
snipped it.
song. The eye of the
Yeah.
vagina.
The eye
Oh,
of the vagina.
Eye of the vagina. Dun, dun, dun. Get Tom on to work on it.
Oh, the
eye of
eye of the
vagina.
vagina. We are fucked. Oh man,
Sweet chocolate Jesus.
this is what our life.
I mean, I planned these things.
Yeah,
I'm glad you
Corey
saw it.
Ewan. Yeah, as Sabina rightly points out, Corey Ewan is the mastermind of a lot of these choreography scenes in Jet Li movies and other ones, obviously.
I heard
The
about
legendary Corey Ewan.
a thing where Jet Li was saying that there's a project he had to hop off of because they want to had digitalize his moves, and saying no, you're not going to own my moves. I can't remember what the specific term was, but they could like say his moves could be mimicked. I was like, wow. So they just want
AI.
so they want the advantages of the Jet Li work, but without having to pay Jet Li. What
Right.
the fuck?
Or you could use it down the road, like you could have a Marshall. I mean, AI. It's going to happen in 10 years or sooner.
Yeah.
I mean, you're watching all these commercials now, and they're semi believable, or they catch you. So, I mean, I support the actors and making sure they have rights to the IP. It's just like if you create something or a painting, yeah. But I mean, you could bring back John Wayne. Right? I mean, it's not John Wayne, but someone's going to try to do it, or one of these families, one of the actors is just going to sell all the rights to. And then you've got all the old movies, right? You've got all their mannerisms, you've got their voice, and they're going to make, like, I'm not saying it's John Wayne, but someone of that stature. One of these families is going to cave and say, we're going to make a new John Wayne movie or something along those lines. So it's going to happen.
There's your first wire foo move.
Yep.
It's him leaping into the air to kick the ball.
And it
The pool
decking
ball.
the shit out of that dude.
Yeah, and somebody in IMDb actually reduced their review, their rating score because of that. And I'm like,
What?
dude, wait a minute, hold
Are
it.
you
Why do
gay
you watch
and
martial
retarded?
arts movies? Come
Yeah.
on.
Dude, that's some Ricky Ritardo shit. Who the fuck does that?
I don't
Says
know. It's not realistic. It's not realistic, so I gotta mark it down a little bit.
I like everything dour, depressing, and I can't have it be slightly crazy. Look at the ass. Oh, by the way, that was clever and smooth of Jet to just hop under the vehicle and for it to get moving, and for
Yep.
them to think that he got way ahead of them when really he was right under them, quite literally.
Yep.
Smooth Jet. Bravo, homie. I love that shit. Oh, I don't doubt people get hurt. I've heard Jets himself got hurt. I've heard many stories of how bad Jackie Chan got injured doing many of his stunts. I know there's one where he was going down a bill, like a slightly slanted building, sliding down the window. And when he got to the platform to land, I think he broke his ankle.
Broke his ankle. Broke his ankle.
At least one of
One of
them.
them,
yeah.
I can't remember if it was one or both of them, but either way, it's like, yeah, this shit does happen. But the things that these guys put their bodies through to give us this type of entertainment, I'm always grateful for. I will always be happy because, once again, they don't have to be doing it, but the fact that they give it their all, and then we get to admire this shit 20 damn years after this movie come out. In this case, this movie's almost 25 years. Holy shit. July of 2001 is when this one came out. So
Right.
crazy to think it's been already that long since
Yeah.
this come out. So because 2001 had this one, it also had the one as well a few months later. I think it was in October or November of that year. So that's crazy, man. Oh God. I like how he does these the needle pins. And
Yes.
that's a thing throughout the movie.
Yeah,
Oh
acupuncture.
man, so freaking cool! Like
I love
ultimate
the
silencer.
routine with the two cops here though. What are the odds? His first locker that he opens up from the
Yeah.
piece of paper
Mm.
has a phone in it. When he punches that, it opens up the locker that's behind the two cops who've moved. And that one's full of
Mm.
guns.
Filled with guns.
Lots of guns, lots
Lots
of
and
guns,
lots of-
and that's me,
Yeah.
guys. Oh shit, I'm gonna have more of this fight than I was hoping for. I was hoping to end this quick, but I'm gonna have to use my hands.
Yeah, so that's his safe house, I guess. They're sending
Yeah.
the spy to, like, here's your secret stash in the train station.
Right.
Kinda
Yes.
trope.
It's
Yeah,
it's called a dead drop. Yeah.
dead drop.
So
Okay.
it's,
Yeah.
it gets him the phone, it get a burner phone, it gets him arms if he needs them. Unfortunately, these two cops are in exactly the wrong place at exactly the right time.
And then he didn't know that phone was going to open that locker, I think, too, right? When
No,
he
he
pushed
didn't.
that button, he didn't. So, yeah, because people would say, oh, why didn't he just wait till the cops left? But he didn't really think that was going to open up another locker.
Right. Which is
Unfortunately,
bad
yeah.
luck.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
like how as soon as the cops are he did the smack pins laying down. He almost had it pulled off, and then he was able to run just fast enough that he was out of those guys' hair. I was like, man, that dude can not only hit fast, but he can juke his way fast, and then slow down. He knows just when to slow down, so it doesn't look like he's causing a scene. He's just like trying to get to somewhere. I was
Right.
like, that is freaking skill, man. Because usually there's some people where they're running or think, oh, someone trying to cause a scene. But there's the running where it's like, oh, okay, now time to blend. So that's fuck, man. That's skill, Jet. That is skill. I love how they're trying. He's bad. You just didn't know it the entire time. Even the best become the worst. I was like, wow,
Oh,
this guy
yeah.
really is trying hard. He can see that these guys are not buying it, even with the gun and the photos. They're not buying
There's a
that
little
Jet
bit of
Li turned on their crew.
there's a little bit of projection through confession there if you think about it.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, this guy in charge of the drug unit was probably a great cop, but decided he could make a lot more money running his own drug
Mhm.
routes. So he's gone from being the best cop to being the worst cop. And he's trying to insinuate that Johnny's gone that route. And they're not. The younger one here is definitely not buying it.
No.
Oh God, yeah.
Well, who would
And
buy it? Yeah, who would buy
especially
that
when he
the
gets that
French were
phone
clever
call,
enough?
He gets the phone call. And he's like, yeah. And they're like, what's going on down there and all that. And you're
Right.
thinking, okay, this definitely got interesting. He was so mad that they were just magically taking his birth. He thought it was going to be completely unquestionable. And not only was he hoping that have their any questions, but he was hoping he could get for information on this guy. But it turns out Jet Li doesn't have kids, doesn't have a wife. He doesn't have people in Paris. He doesn't have the convenient hideout. Well, which he actually does. We learn later on. but it's just the fact that he's able to close off everything so they don't have any leverage on him. You want to talk about a man who knows how to play the game to make sure you have no leverage on you, man, and that kills this guy. So even if these guys wanted to tell him anything, they really couldn't tell him much. They really couldn't.
Nope.
Just goes to show you can never trust the French.
Ah!
Ever.
I love the fact. I have to say that. I have to say this, especially these days. I love the fact that the good guys in this movie are the Chinese communists.
I know. I trust
and the
the
bad
Chinese
guys are the French.
I trust the Chinese communists more than the French. Yeah.
Yeah.
What a time to be alive. Kiss of the Dragon
man.
was banned from China for its violence. Probably made him, dude. So that means it did very well on the black market.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Because I know it did pretty good when it hit DVD. I think it broke even in theaters, and then when DVD hit, it went straight to profitable, which once again showed you how great physical media was for doing that. If you had a movie that, let's just say, did okay, or even if it didn't do well, but however, physical media could really give it that second chance, and that was like the saver. And this movie did okay, but it was the DVDs that really shot to profitability. Because back then that shit was freaking selling.
This is
in the
rental fodder.
millions.
Yeah. I rented it.
Oh yeah, then
Right.
I didn't even think about rental. I was just saying exclusively off of purchasing, but then there's
No,
rental.
I remember renting it. Yeah.
Dude, Jet Li movies were rented up the wazoo the way
Mhm.
Jason Statham movies are streamed
And
on
Jackie
Amazon
Chan movies.
now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, oh dude, I remember
Friday
the
night,
90s.
you'd go and get 5 of them. You know.
Oh dude,
I
I
mean,
will
the
not
money-
forget.
The money in
re-
rentals has got to be so much huger than the streaming stuff we do
Oh,
They
yeah.
today.
blew all that. They blew those secondary markets.
Yeah.
The studios absolutely blew them apart.
And then
That
you'd
was a
buy the
big
movie
money
later
earner.
if you really liked it. And
Yeah.
yeah, the movies were cheap, relatively cheap, but they were like $10. You'd wait till they're on sale,
They
$11.95.
destroyed the rental market and they made a fortune out of it.
I would buy so many movies. I've shown it a bunch of times. I had a freaking opener to open my DVD cases. It was a first world problem. You bought so many DVDs, you needed a tool to open them up because you go to Blockbuster or wherever you'd go. You'd buy used movies, or you'd also go to whatever store was selling movies. You'd buy like 10, sometimes 10 movies at a time.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah,
Yep.
I
they
remember
ruined that market.
a lot of the basis for my renting was what martial arts movies should I check out? Is it going to be a
Yep,
Van Damme
absolutely.
night? Is it going to be a Jackie Chan? Is it going to be a Jet Li? And it was always like, oh, okay, I'll do a little bit of the one here, a little bit of some Mr. Nice Guy there. Oh man, so good.
And I love the contrast between this safe house, and his contact, Jet Li's contact in Paris. If you compare it to a James Bond film where he walks into the best hotel in the city and gets a suite, Jet Li is staying in this alley in a bad part of Paris that's covered in prostitutes, and it's just like he's in the drug den.
It's kind of
Yeah.
perfect because in some ways he's right under their nose, but they wouldn't
Right.
think it because it's the spot for prostitutes. Why would he be here? So that's actually really smart in that way because villains won't think, oh, he's right in front of us the whole time when he actually is. Man, that is clever.
Yeah.
Because you're right.
Oh,
The
yeah.
James Bond method would be about the high-end hotel, keep a distance, which hey, there's cleverness to that too. Absolutely
Yes.
valid. But the fact that he's right under their nose in the belly of the beast where they're having their women do all this work is where this Richard's basically abusing his power at, and he's right there. He wouldn't think that. Not in some dumpy looking shop where there's shrimp chips being made.
Right.
Fucking cool as shit. I love that.
And Bridget had to get into the martial arts bit if you saw it, or just a little bit earlier, when the German prostitute came up to her and pushed her into a puddle.
Did you see what she's labeled in the crutch? Her name is Fat Hooker.
Fat hooker.
I laughed so hard at that. I was like, yes, Fat
By
Hooker.
the end of the movie, she was broken nosed fat hooker.
Oh, dude. So
She
okay,
gets headbutted right in the face.
I looked at a short interview with Bridget Fonda on this movie, And typical Hollywood, why don't you do some action scenes? And she's like, listen, outside of my headbutt, which I do, she's like, why would I be doing scenes next to Jet Li? She's like, at that
Right.
point, it'll just look like a comedy movie. I'm like,
Yeah.
that's a really damn good response.
It
She's
is.
like, on top of it, I'm just admiring watching what he can do as well. I'm like,
Yep.
thank you. You understood the assignment. You understood. Imagine that. Holy shit. So yeah, it's clear Bridget Fonda definitely had some common sense. That's for freaking sure. She wasn't whining about how she has to be the hooker lady who has to be, working for evil man. It was, hey, this is the roles given. Also, why are you trying to compare me to Jet Li? That guy is a freaking one in a billion. Let's not go there. It don't make no sense.
Yeah, during promotional interviews for this film, both Bridget Fonda and Checky Cario, who is the guy who plays Richard, stated how in awe they were of Jet Li when they watched him filming his martial arts sequences. You don't go up against Jet Li, unless yes, you got it. Unless it's intended to be comedy. Definitely. They just stood
like
there.
that
They
you
just
use
stood there
that.
and went, "Holy shit!"
Yeah, because Bridget Fonda did action movies later. I guess the remake of Point of No Return remake of Luc Besson's La Femme Nikita, which is a great fantastic. I like his version better. The original, and then there's a TV show. But so she did dabble in the in action, but that's an A++ answer, because I mean, yeah, you don't want to try to compete with someone who's one of the all-time great action stars and martial artists. I could see Chuck Norris is able to do karate with Bruce Lee, I guess, because he's on that high level. But most other people aren't gonna. She's just an actress. So why?
It makes it
That kick was really good, though. That kick was like her little. That kick was her little part to like show that she was kind of badass too, in a way.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
It was good that she recognized it. Hey, if I do it, it's gonna look like a comedy. I feel like she had a great response, but when she threw in the comedy line, that was the final nail in the coffin. Daz is okay, she knows. Why bar it? Sure, I have a moment, but when you're putting next to it at this point, it takes away from the movie. It would it would look off. It would look off unless you can do what Jet Li does. It would look way out of place.
Yeah, Jet Li was early in his career was being compared to Bruce Lee.
Oh yeah, he definitely had those comparisons. He had quite a few of them,
and he hated it.
You mean they're not related?
It was
L.I. and L.E.
but he also didn't want the pressure. He also didn't want the pressure.
That's fair.
No, you have to be your own person.
Meet or exceed Bruce Lee. He was like, no, nobody's going to meet or exceed Bruce Lee in every film in their career. Give me a break.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So speaking of Chuck Norris, did you see the tweet I retweeted to you with Danny Trejo?
Dude,
Chuck Norris.
93 MAGA tagged me to a post earlier acknowledging his birthday. We were talking about it.
Yeah, but I retweeted a Danny Trejo tweet with a picture of him and Chuck, and he said, Chuck Norris puts his birthday candles out by staring at them.
Well, Chuck Norris is above the law, so
he is.
Yeah,
he is a force.
He is the law.
He is the law.
He created the law.
I am the law.
I was gonna say I just heard the Judge Dredd line. No, I did see it 70s. I did see it.
No, I just thought it was a funny line by Danny Trejo.
The fact that Trejo leaned into a Chuck
Norris
did.
He leaned right into it.
Because he's a kick-ass dude too.
Oh,
this business on this boat, this chase scene on this boat, is worthy of anything that Cubby Broccoli has ever done with James Bond, except in lieu of James Bond's ability to come up with an ad hoc solution, this uses martial arts.
Yes. It's funny you say that because I was looking at the scenes of the boat on the River Seine. I thought, would it be funny if Pierce Brosnan on a motorboat had gone right past the boat?
Yes, exactly. That's it. I was thinking the same sort
That
of
would have
thing.
been
It's
a
like,
great
this
joke.
is a James Bond scene. Where's James Bond?
Right. Anyway, there's some
Yes.
brilliant action in this.
Mm-hmm.
Just all
yeah.
action, really.
As
Yeah,
it
it's just
should be,
pretty much-
though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty much just action, right? Yeah,
Mhm.
Action Jackson.
Did Luc Besson do Taken?
Toucan.
He did. Yes, that's
Yeah, okay, well,
Luc
there's
Besson.
then he
think.
reused an idea from Taken here when Richard winds up driving the wrong way down the highway towards the
He
bridge
cer-
over the Seine.
He certainly wrote it. I don't know if he directed it, but he wrote it and produced it, I think. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
It's hard to tell which ones he directs and doesn't because they all seem obviously he has directors, but he says this is how I want it to be.
Yes.
This is the Studio Canal Luc Besson look. So stick with
Just
it.
when you thought, oh, hey, look, the guys are going to work together. It's going to be all right. And they take out Jet Li's buddy. And you realize, oh, shit. Just when I thought I was going to have some quick leverage, I lost my guns. I got this police department after me, and they're taking out guys who actually believe my side of the story.
Right.
Fuck. But man, I'll tell you what though, him fighting on top of this thing, it was a good excuse to have him get into more fights. Even though
yeah.
the reason sucks, it was a good excuse to get him to have a lot more fights. So, you know,
Yep.
you take the good with the bad in that instance. Because, you know, if he just lived, well, then, you know, the movie kind of ends. So I'm glad we got to see him fight on top of there and mollywop these guys. And Richard hates it because he realizes even every time I feel like I get an upper hand on him, this guy gets away.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Mm.
Richard hates this because this should be he should have had this done way back at the hotel. This should have been a past memory. And yet here he is stuck dealing with this guy. And
Yes.
I don't have time for diplomacy, guys. Yeah. Richard sounds like he's on like a fucking like hissy fit. Come on,
Oh, he
guys.
This is the good old days before Paris looked like the third world,
Oh,
which it does now.
oh yeah, I've seen some shit of how Paris. I'm
No,
like,
it's
whoa.
shitty now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very
It really
shitty.
is sad because I've always like thinking.
Oh, I've been there many times. It used to be wonderful, but
Wasn't so good the last time you went.
no, I haven't been for a while. It's been.
Haven't been for a
I was
while,
there
yeah.
and I hadn't
you
seen
know-
it as it is now. I'm glad I went all the times I did when I was younger.
Yeah,
All the
you know these
time.
guys in the balaclavas are not normal cops. And Jet Li's character still goes through them like
Yeah.
shit through a goose.
Well, they're not normal. You can tell they're not normal cops because they're not carrying a bag of donuts.
No.
Well, and in France that'd be croissants. Or
Croissants, of course.
yeah.
Oh
Croissant.
yeah,
Croissant.
croissant. Croissant. We're just gonna say
Yeah,
croissant.
that thing that you sound stupid when you can't pronounce it right.
Yeah. Give us a croissant, will you? Can I have one of them croissants? Can I have one of those things? And I couldn't say
Croissants.
croissant. Croissant.
Croissants. Anytime I hear someone say salmon, I'm like, here, let me give you a knife to cut your
Salmon.
salmon.
Knife.
You need a knife for
Salmon,
your
yes.
salmon.
Yeah.
I use
Look,
knives
I-
all the
And yet
time.
it is salmonella. The
Is
disease.
there?
So,
That's crazy.
salmonella.
man.
You don't say
From eating too much.
salmonella.
It's from eating too much salmon.
Yeah, salmon. Salmonella sounds like a couple.
Salmon. Is that crazy?
Yeah, I've been over that bridge a
Salmon
few
and
times.
salmonella.
Yeah.
Bro, what the shit is that? Salmon and salmonella. What are the fucking odds that some guy's hanging above that raft in the freaking subway, man? Like, bro, really? You guys just got bodies everywhere. And this is even in the surveillance age, too. Nowadays, they probably got fucking cameras and bodies everywhere, bro. This is pre-fucking... Oh, shit, damn. This was pre-9/11. Holy shit. That changes everything.
It's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
My God. This would definitely would have to, in this day and age, if this movie came out, you could still get away with a lot of the chasing. Jet Li would probably have to hide a little harder, which he
Yep.
could. He definitely could. So you could still work around that easily. He would have to operate on dumb phones and no smartphones. So yeah, you can still pull this off. You can still actually pull this off because there are some movies you can watch like, okay, modern technology kind of defeats it. This movie you can work around. The more I think about it, you could definitely work around that. You'd have to do some tweaks, but it wouldn't be this movie's absolutely screwed because of modern technology. He's the type of guy who wouldn't carry a smartphone. Yeah, he's trying to hide. A guy like this would not carry a smartphone because he knows better, especially as a cop from
The only thing
China.
the only thing that would make it tougher would be like cameras are freaking everywhere now. I mean, even you got like back then maybe you had a few cameras, but I mean you can't even dump garbage illegally anymore anywhere. It's
there's a simple answer to the surveillance cameras and facial recognition. You just become one of the sheep that wears a mask, one of the surgical masks.
Oh yeah, put it
you
in.
Put on a COVID mask and nobody asks you any questions, but they can't do facial rec.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I think New York passed a law you couldn't wear a mask anymore. I think they went back
New
on.
York.
Yeah, I think. But yeah, but who's going to do anything?
Right.
But who's going to do anything? It's just kind of funny because it's a total opposite. Like
Dude,
of what
it's still Kung Flu City in Chicago. I see at least, I'll just say my place of employment. I almost gave it out. I'm trying to think how many people did I see with those things on who came into the shop. I'd say around 20, 30 of them. And I probably saw
a day or like a week.
Oh God. Yeah. A day.
A day.
There
are that many people that have permanent disabilities. That's sad.
Yeah.
Yes.
Permanent disability. Oh, dude. Yeah, they're out there. It's fucking nuts. It's crazy. I'll check my phone on Twix and I'll see because there's a lot of infighting. Not to make about politics, but there's infighting on the right on purity tests. But then at my work, it's constant leftist purity tests. Everywhere I go is a fucking purity test now. What the shit, bro? Guys, can everyone just mind their own damn business? God, I'm tired of it. Anyways, back to movie.
Yeah,
I will say
this is an important scene.
Very, because it definitely is the what forms the bond between Bridget Fonda and Jet Li, and because she freaking sews up his arm after him being skeptical of it, and rightfully so. And I like how she actually tries to make some genuine moves. Oh, well, you like a girl who's a hooker who could cook, clean, and sew? No, I'm not your type, right? I don't have a type. His response, notice how in his response,
wait a minute,
he gives direct answers.
No,
but
are you
also,
gay?
Are you gay?
No. You gotta stop with this.
I'm not gay.
I got a clip.
Okay,
that one.
That's the one non-action clip.
That's the one I can clip. Yeah.
I am not. He double emphasis that he's not gay. But you notice how every response he gives is direct, but yet somehow none of it comes off as harsh or insulting. He's just very I'm trying to think what's the word here.
Sparing with his words.
Sparing, thank you. Sparing with his words here. It's really interesting because you can tell, okay, yeah, he's direct, but I don't feel like he's attacking me with his word. He's trying to come off as disrespectful. This is just who he is. This is his life. He doesn't have anything.
Yeah, he came across to me as a guy who is not really fluent in English. So he keeps his answers and questions simple. The words are simple. He doesn't use long, complicated words usually.
Basic English.
Yeah, he's using basic English, and he's not putting any emphasis on it to make it, as you said. He's not trying to be rude, or anything like that. He doesn't have the words to say anything more fancy. So, but I thought they pulled it off really well, because you could see that she's helping him, and we're going to see what he does to return the favor in a little bit.
Yeah. And he just he's thankful for the sewing, but his whole thing is, okay, thank you, but also out you go, because, and obviously that's not going to last even with the shrimp chips, because this guy had to let's just say he had to be that guy. He had to be that guy, and the ass kicking of his life follows. I mean, it's a shame that he loses his uncle here. However, it was like another great excuse to watch Jet Li not only kick the shit out of this guy, but the big guy that follows.
This was my favorite
fuck.
fight scene in the movie, I think.
And that's valid. Actually, I've changed my mind. Favorite fight.
I mean, they're all good.
This one, the
I like the revenge
killer,
aspect of this one. Yeah.
And then there's the one against the twins. But there's the fight right before that against all those guys in the dojo. There's so many good. I couldn't tell you. There's so many badass ones. It's like, damn, this is like when you like an album and your new favorite song changes. My favorite fight in this movie changes all the damn time. This movie's my album. It's my music album of fights. I don't know, but this is a good one, Mark. This is a really good one, especially when that guy freaking tosses Jet Li up in the air and he hit that balcony of the head stuff. I was like, holy crap, he tossed Jet. And Jet takes a beating, even though he's a martial arts dominator. At certain guys he faces, he does take a big. So he's not by any needs perfect. It's not that he fucks up. It's just they know they need to bring in their absolute best in order to fight this guy. They know they need to bring in the heavy artillery.
Well, the thing is that, from what little I know from studying martial arts, I mean, in a contact martial art like he's doing with strikes, size is an advantage. It's like in boxing, the reach is there, the weight is there, you hit harder. So for a smaller guy like Jet Li to go up against that guy, the big, tall black guy who obviously can punch a hole through a metal post. And all he does is pick the wood chips out of his hand, very calmly. Yeah, he really does have to use technique. He has to get his technique to work to avoid giving this guy an opening, because this guy can probably flatten him with a shot.
Mm-hmm.
So, yes, Jet Li does some fights in this movie where it's only his superb training and conditioning that save him.
Yeah, no,
and
this
is a badass one.
I still every time I see this shit, I'm still take it back, because sometimes when you watch even the best of action movies, there's that first time experience and you still enjoy it after, but it's very rare when the fight scenes continue to blow you away every time. But because of guys like Chan, Lee, Yen, you can still get blown away every time you see these things, even if you watch it on repeat. I showed my children, I showed them the fight later on where he faces the guys at the dojo. And that was the first time they've seen something like that. And they were just like, holy crud. A guy can do that? I'm like, yeah, he does that. That guy can do that. So it blew their little minds away, that holy crud. That's nuts. Yeah, it's so insane when you can watch these things. The one fight earlier when he was using the iron, I was still freaking blown away by that shit. I'm like, how am I still floored by this shit 25 years later? Man. You have to be truly remarkable to do that. And, to me, this movie actually is that. So, checks out. But sad we lost the uncle here, but it gave him extra motivation to kick ass. That's for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's why I like it. Yeah, because you got the extra. It's really personal, right?
Yeah.
So,
then you realize they gotta find every way to get to him. First, they got to one of his co-workers. Then they got to the uncle. So it's like, okay, we needed to get to everything possible. If we can't get to him, we get to everything around him, because he doesn't have too much around him. So what little we have to work around it. Oh, dude, when he holds the sticks and shoves them in the neck.
Yes.
Fuck. Dude.
That was great. That was a great kill. Yeah. And he deserved it, the bastard. Yep.
That's the
Go
other
ahead.
thing about this movie that I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't remember a lot of other martial arts movies where so many people die.
I don't know.
know?
So I'm not good at body count. I'm not good at body count, like remembering how many die and what. So I couldn't tell you that one. That's definitely not my field. But that's definitely something entertaining because he definitely does some damage in this movie. That's for sure.
Oh boy, does he. I mean, and it's one-on-one. It's not just like, you know, they put a bomb in the prison camp and he gets everybody out and the guards are left and it blows up and it takes them out. No,
Mhm.
this is one-on-one. He kills one person and then
Mhm.
goes on to the next one.
Mhm.
It's like, oh, wait a minute. Normally they just knock them out and keep going. But no, he's killing these people.
The long you keep information. Duh, 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 duh. This is where he's at. Richard is becoming at his emo brat stage because he realizes, wow, even with the few things that we've, let's just say, done to him, it still is nothing compared to us need to actually get to him because we getting the things around him clearly is. It's just it's breadcrumbs. It's straight up breadcrumbs. But it's nice how this is where they really elevate their relationship because he realized, okay, she was there when everything went down. This is where once again, the second scene where it changes everything. And she was realizing, okay, if you're actually sure you can get my daughter out of this, like us working together actually is good. So I don't know, and it's something I've never looked into, and maybe you guys have, but I've noticed between this, Romeo Must Die, Hero, and I think the one is Jet Li been married for a long time
I think he has, hasn't he?
because I've noticed we don't see any on-screen smooches with any of these women. I wonder if that's like one of his things where
Well, maybe that's
I
because
don't-
he's gay. I'm just kidding.
Well, he did say earlier,
I think-
I am not gay.
We don't want to waste
I-
time with that kissing crap.
I think he's actually been married a couple of times.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
See,
But
I thought,
he's got kids.
He's been married since 1999 to the president and has two children with his wife.
okay, that explains everything.
and 16 with other women. No, I'm just kidding.
No.
It's safe to say
He's not Mick Jagger.
It's clear that he definitely has some rules of things he does not do on screen. Which, hey, I respect that. That. So Lee's just being a loyal man, even in the corrupt pool of Hollywood world. He's just like, I still gotta be nice, man.
Yep.
We love you, Jet Li. That's why we still continue to love you and admire you. I thought this guy was gonna whack Bridget Fonda here. I was shocked that he
Yeah, why did he let her live?
handcuff her.
You got to wonder, yes.
He must like her, I guess. Yep.
Oh, well, he
For
liked
another
her
reason.
because he's sick and twisted. And
Yeah,
on
yeah,
top of
that's what I
it,
mean, but
he
yeah,
likes
in the
the
twisted way.
leverage. He likes the leverage.
Well, plus he's using her, and he's going to use her for. He's probably been using her for other things too. So.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, he shot
She's
her
a
up.
valuable asset.
Yes, so bad guys, people, because I hear a lot of the age-old excuses, and sometimes it's valid, and I feel like in cases like this, it's not as valid, but people don't give bad guys enough thought and thinking, yeah, there's a reason they keep certain things around because it benefits them. Sometimes guys will kill mindlessly, like when you saw Richard kill the one guy for saying, I think, and he said, you better not think. But no, if there's something he sees as valuable, a villain's not just going to kill them if they find a benefit to it. There's a reason why they had that hard conversation and missing in action in the beginning as well to why shouldn't I kill you? Because this is what I bring you. So, yeah, I think this kind of is self-explanatory. But this is smart of her to get out. I will say she gets the tape, convinces him to go get her a sandwich so he could get some fancy that never gets fancy.
You see, that doesn't ring true because she's a woman and she should be making him a sandwich.
Oh. How'd she do that handcuff, though?
That's who cares?
Oh, somebody, that's funny.
So that's really toxic.
That was
It's
totally
toxic that
You're
he made
canceled,
her
man.
a
I don't know.
sandwich. That's terrible.
Can we have him on next
Well, I
week?
think he went just to the machine and get one though. I don't know. Would that be considered
The sandwich machine. They have sandwich machines
Yeah, I don't think that really
with
counts.
croissants.
If someone says, "Hey, can you go
Croissant.
pick me up a Coca-Cola," and I just go to the Coca-Cola machine, it's
You go to the croissant machine.
Yeah.
what? Are you talking about fucking croissants?
Croissants. Croissants.
Croissants.
Croissant.
Cro-
We're not doing this French chocolate with Johnny
Croissant.
Depp bullshit.
Pastries.
Chocolate.
Can you imagine
with
if-
Johnny Depp.
Imagine if Nick learned French and came on and started talking all fancy and shit. And like,
Oh,
you got to do the
No,
April Fools for
La
us.
plume
No.
de la
Absolutely
Le
not.
français d'aujourd'hui.
if you ever see that, it's a
Comment ça
Fed.
va?
Please,
It's a clone.
You all right?
A
The
bad
only
clone.
French-
The right
Nick
hand,
knows
left
his-
hand. You have my permission to whoop the shit out of me. If you ever see that,
The only French he
Question
knows
me.
is voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir?
the fuck are
Ooh.
you saying?
And he says
Yeah.
it to every man he meets.
Yeah,
you wanna do me
the only
tonight?
French Nick knows is a tickler.
The tickler.
That is-
French tickler.
This is really gay and retarded.
This is Toxic Tuesday, yes.
It is toxic.
Well,
Nick.
yo,
pizza.
this
If
show can be gay
Toxic
and
Tuesday,
retarded.
it's
That's
gay and
fine.
retarded. That's the tagline for the show.
Oh,
Oh
God.
man. Well, hey, guess what? Well, we got more fights. And this time they do it in the dark. And this is where you start to get a hint at how capable the blondies are, the big men.
Yes.
You'll get the
Yeah.
full idea, but you get enough of a taste. Okay, these guys could definitely do some stuff, but what
How are they in a
follows
hot tub?
later is incredible. Well, they want to be in the jacuzzi. Jet Li ran because he realized these are two creepy white boys. Why do I want to be in a jacuzzi with them?
Well, they usually get jets and jacuzzis, don't you?
I don't know. I
Yeah,
never-
that's right.
Yeah, jacuzzis have got jets in them, so Jet Li should be in there.
Yeah.
You want to be in a jacuzzi with Jet Li?
Hey, I wouldn't mind. You know, a good old chat. Have some beers.
You drink beer. You drink all beer. I will.
He might not drink beer because he's a Buddhist. I don't know if they drink beer.
Yeah, he seems like the guy who's definitely straight edge. I'll bet you he's definitely straight edge. He's like, you have all the beer for me. I will enjoy you being drunk. It will be great.
See, as a Buddhist, he'd be the perfect person to make the sandwich. He'd say, I will make you one with everything.
Oh yeah, he would make that sandwich with
It'd be a
happiness
Buddhist
and
sa-
glee.
a Buddhist sandwich. It'd make him one
You
with
would do it with
everything.
a big, genuine smile, and he would just be so like appreciative. I get to do this. It would just be this thing of glamour and joy for him to do. And this is before he lays out his final. Okay, now that she's out of the picture, I can kick more ass than I ever have. And it's a hell of a.
We're going to need more ass.
We're gonna need ass.
We need
A
more.
lot more ass. All my
More
Barbies
Barbies.
are working. I had a
That-
turtle. When she said, "Don't you have a Barbie?" Yeah, I was just like, now that line sadly would not be in the movie today. It's sad, but that line because she wants to play with Barbie and not a boy thing. Why doesn't she want to play with the boys' toy? She
Can I
do
have a
that.
machine gun?
You're wrong. They really
She wants a G.I. Joe.
G.I. Joe. Just saying.
I wonder if they had G.I. Joe in
American
France. What would it
Yeah,
be
they
called?
did, but he
if it
ran
wasn't
away
G.I.
from the
Joe?
battlefield really quickly.
Sorry, the surrender edition.
It was called
He had, a
Now
Surrender
little,
Joe.
wait.
he had a little white flag in the box.
That's not a real French. That's now a real French
He
hero.
spoke
And he ate
German.
croissants.
He spoke German.
Oh God, it's croissant.
He's got a croissant in one hand and a white flag.
I'm
in
pretty
the
sure
other.
if I went to France, I'd get deported.
Yeah, most other countries don't put up with the shit that we put up with. I mean,
I would straight up get deported, and then I would make a video about it and brag about how I got
Yeah.
deported from France. I would. I'd make 5 videos about it. I'd make a series of videos about
tonight,
getting
Monsieur,
deported from France. The
your
first
dinner in
thing,
prison is snails and croissants.
how I refuse to call him anything but croissants. how I will always call it chocolate with Johnny.
Oh, so
Depp.
the French did have G.I. Joe, but they called it Action Joe.
Oh,
It was part of the Action Force toys. They
Nice.
couldn't bring themselves to have an American reference in it, I guess. G.I. Joe.
Sounds like they're retarded.
And then they started selling them after that as G.I. Joe much later. But they had a French Foreign Legion soldier and a French resistance fighter as well.
Oh, here it comes where he fights 900 dudes, and it is just absolutely mind blowing. You want to talk about
Yes.
like a holy shit moment, bro? Eat your heart out, Matrix. Straight up, this shit hangs with the best of the best in action scenes.
And keep in mind, when he's got 3 guys coming at him, swinging clubs, and he's blocking, that's not CGI.
No, it's not. This is all him.
That's choreography. And I'm like,
The
holy
thing is,
crap.
he's doing this to storm the police headquarters. You think he would have wanted to avoid the room full of martial arts guys and just kind of go around that? Like, it would have made it a lot easier. I mean, I know you can beat them, but
He did the fatal mistake of all, teenagers in horror movies. He backed through the
right.
door.
indeed, didn't look first.
Didn't look first.
Nope.
Yeah.
But it gave us this. It gave
Yes.
us this.
Very conveniently in the plot, it did give us this. Yes. Very
Yes,
convenient.
and this is where convenience is a beautiful thing, because
Mhm.
they walk in like, oh shit, we're having all
I love
guys.
they're all holding their heads in their nuts.
Yeah.
Oh man, I think it might be a homage to that Bruce Lee fight from Fist of. I think so, Davina. I've heard stuff about that before. It could be. I could definitely see that being the
Speaking
case.
of Bruce Lee, I picked up a terrible, terrible movie today, but it's so terrible I had to have it.
Go on, tell us about your terrible movie.
Fist of Fear, which is what they call a Bruce exploitation movie, and the worst of all Bruce exploitation movies, made several years after his death.
Wow.
And he appears in flashbacks in it and whatever. And it's supposed to be a martial arts competition held in New York City to replace Bruce Lee as the best martial arts in the world. And it's got Fred Williamson in flashbacks too. It's an absolute piece of garbage, but it's like so bad that you have to see it to believe it.
So bad it's good.
So, no, it's so bad it's bad, but still amazingly
Yeah.
interesting. But
Wow.
it's what they call Bruce exploitation. There's a bunch of them made by people after he
Bruce
died.
Okay.
Exploitation.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Wait a minute. I gotta make a point about this fight that these two are doing here. When this comes to an end, there's a backflip, right? The blonde martial artist does a backflip because Jet Li grabs his foot and he spins backwards away from it, and Jet Li flips him up, but then he grabs it. Now, here's the thing that amazed me that I read about this. They did 2 takes of that spin, and they couldn't follow the action.
Mm-hmm.
So the director put wires on the blonde guy so that his backward spin would slow down.
Oh, because they were too fast for the camera.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard. We must have been going through some similar research. I was reading some of that, watching videos about that. I was like, that's so fucking great. And if you look at some of the shots, you can tell some of them had to have been slowed down because they were so freaky fast. And even when you still see it, you're still blown away by the speed. You're like, Jesus, dude, these guys are nuts. And yeah, this guy was no slouch of a fighter either.
Yeah,
and then there's the
no.
big guy who was like a Nathan Jones,
Just
Brock
Max.
Lesnar type.
Well,
He's
that's
a
what makes
beast
these
of a
fights
dude.
good, because the opponents are really good too.
Yeah.
How about when he gets glass in his hands and then he wails on the guy with bloody hands full of glass?
Yeah.
I was like, damn, dude. Just when you thought you had seen all the brutality, and Jet Li goes, Billy Mays, but wait, there's more, and damn. And you're thinking, I have seen it all. But like Team America, you haven't seen everything. Because even more falls, and that's where we finally get the name spoken by Jet Li of the Kiss of the Dragon.
Yes.
And bro, I thought I was gonna have a chubby. I thought I was gonna have a chubby when he said the kiss of the dragon and what it actually does. And Richard just he's like Tasmanian devil but retarded. It was great. What's up, Deeple? By the way, I'm sorry. Couldn't do a rumble. I'll explain at the end of the show what happened. There was some bullshit that happened earlier. So there was a reason. I know you're a rumble type of guy, loyalist. I respect that, but yeah, unfortunately, it was not happening, sadly. But I love saying this. You want to talk about one of the best final kills?
Yeah.
This one. Because not just because of it being the last guy, but what the thing does and what he says. He's like, "What'd you do to me?" I put a needle in your neck. At a certain point, very forbidden. It's called the kiss of the dragon. The blood goes from your whole body to your head. It stops there and never comes down. But soon it'll come out of your nose, your ears, and even your eyes. And then you will die. ... Painfully. I was like, oh, shit.
Yep.
Bro. And I was like, damn. Talk about this guy is fucked in the ass. Kiss my ass. No.
Is that an order?
You know, I do a lot of things for this show, but that's not going to be one of them.
Yeah.
Again.
Again.
Never again.
I like how he tells the little girl Isabel, "Can you just go wait outside? No big deal."
Yeah.
Like he's so nice about it. Just wait outside. I it's all like a dad's gotta take care of this. I'll be right out there. Just give me a moment. He's so like chill about it. You're a really smart guy, Johnny, but my name is not Johnny. That's true. It's not. It was all a lie, all along.
My name is Plinth.
Oh, Plinth! Oh.
You can call me Jaina.
If I had to add one, I would say, actually, no, I'd say it's a nitpick. I wish they could have had about, and it's not something they would need to have gone in full length deepness about. If they even just explain for 30 seconds or even show for 30 seconds, let's just say maybe like a newspaper dropping saying Chinese cop cleared from action of crooked French cops. Just something to show like, hey, he's in the clear with this, even though we know it, obviously, but just to show that they
Nice
know it could have been an additional 10, 20 seconds. They could have even CG'd the newspaper for that, just to show that. Or even or have him like walking to go visit Bridget Fonda, and maybe there's like a news clip playing on the TVs as he's walking around. Crooked guy dies and all that stuff. It's not required. It wasn't a deal breaker, but it's just something that would have been it was one of those things where it would definitely have been a little nice to have that extra thing just to know, hey, yeah, our boy's in the clear. Even though we know it, but showing us it would have been a little nicer too. But once again, not a deal breaker. And when that's the worst of your problems, that's a dream world.
Yeah. And I like the emotional moment they end on where she gets her daughter back.
Oh, this was a great ending. She's very obsessed. She's not like she's really grateful. Now she feels like she can actually change her life and be the mom that she wants to be to her daughter. And he's just happy just being a nice guy doing nice guy things. Not creepy nice guy, but genuine nice guy who's just trying to help people out doing basically what's his job. It's a nice, smooth, warm, wholesome ending. And it really encapsulates how great of a guy Jet Li's character is.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Hi, chat. Thank you for sticking with us almost an hour and 29 minutes deep into the stream. I appreciate it, even with all the technological inconveniences.
But we can go deeper.
We can go deeper. And I just realized I need to make a Rumble stream for this if we want.
Well, I was just going to say I didn't upload anything because we don't have Rumble. But are we going to make let's get ready to Rumble?
I'm going to make a Rumble stream
Okay.
and we're gonna do this. So yeah, what we'll do is I'm just gonna type in Kiss of the Dragon clips.
Kiss of the Spider Woman. Yeah,
That's
that's the ones you want to watch. That's the clips you want.
The Spider Woman. Ha.
That's your
Okay.
kind of movie for sure.
That's I kept
My
typing.
kind of
Kiss the
movie.
Spider. I kept typing that in tonight. Kiss of the
I
Spider.
know. I thought I'd put that idea out there so
I
you
kept
might make a
doing it, I
mistake.
kept saying it. Yeah, I was like, God damn it.
William Hurt in prison,
Yeah.
dressed as a lady.
What do I want?
That's
to
Nick's
watch?
second favorite movie next to Priscilla, Queen of the Desert.
Queen of the Desert. Oh,
I bet
God.
Nick's never seen Priscilla, Queen of the Desert.
I have not.
You don't know what you're missing.
I believe you. No, I don't. know
Guy
what
Pearce
I'm
dressed
missing.
as a woman.
So okay, I am right now. Yeah, toxic. I'm getting a Toxic Tuesday
Karen
clip
Stamp.
show going right now, guys, just for you, chat, because I don't want us to be forgotten about, because we deserve our clips and our tips,
Yeah.
and that I forgot about that as I was not making the second stream earlier because YouTube bullshit. But hey, I appreciate the understandings. But hey, we could kill some time though while we're doing.
Yeah,
that.
well, I'm getting
So,
ready here. Yeah. 'Cause I gotta upload
70s.
them
Why
for-
don't you give us your toxic thoughts or lack thereof on this
Oh,
movie?
toxic. Well, I mean, a man making a sandwich for a woman is pretty toxic, I have to say. I mean, that's disgusting. That's probably the worst, most toxic thing. Yeah, apparently there was a Daft Punk song on the soundtrack. Not that I'm a big fan. Oh, there it is, Aerodynamic. Well, there's obviously a ton of violence, like lots of glorious violence, which we love. A guy having his head explode full of blood is pretty toxic. Corrupt cops, prostitutes, killer prostitutes. I mean, it's all the things we love, so that probably would make it a little bit toxic now, wouldn't it? I think it's probably up there for like kind of a. Overall, I think it's a 7 out of 10, I would say. Maybe even an 8. No, I'm going to go to an 8, actually. Because just for the stuff like the blood pouring out of the face at the end, I think. Makes it in almost horror territory.
Hoarder territory.
Almost
okay.
horror
territory.
Horror, Nick. Horror. It could be hoarder. You could hoard it as well.
Hoard the territory.
Drug lords exploiting prostitutes. I think there's a lot of misogyny involved. So I'll give it an 8 out of 10.
Okay. 8 out of 10 toxicity. Check. Go ahead and get your toxic scores going as we would go along here. Red Shirt, why don't you give us your toxic thoughts on Kiss of the Dragon?
Oh yeah. Let's see. Well, like I said, it's kind of weird to see the French be the evil characters in the movie, but they do it so well, so it works.
Yeah, they do.
The violence, yes. There were actually 2 ratings of this movie in Germany, one for under 17 and one for under 15 or something like that. Even the Germans toned this thing down. So, you know, and like I said, you know, these are martial arts fights that are literally to the death, quite a few of them. You know, so you have that's toxic as hell because, you know, that's a very personal one-on-one, look the person in the eyes type of thing. You got Lupo the pimp. Oh boy, you know, doesn't he think he's God's gift to everybody, but everybody owes him, and he's a misogyn. He's just a misogynist up to 24/7. You really enjoy watching him get his ass kicked. Max, he's the guy with the machine gun who kills Burt Kwok's character, the sleeper agent. He never felt the same way about Chopsticks again after that. And Richard, oh my God, I think part of the reason Richard kept Jessica around was part of it was, I think, was just ownership. It was power and control.
Oh, absolutely.
He didn't want to lose her because he wanted to maintain that, keep her in that level of fear. knowing that he could destroy her life anytime he wanted. And there's a level of just flat out, I'll use the word evil involved there, that is rare. I mean, certainly rare in a modern movie to see a character portrayed in such black tones. And so the whole movie is this never-ending series of betrayals, counter betrayals, fights, ambushes. But through all of it, she's the stereotypical hooker with a heart of gold, because she's only doing it because of her daughter.
Well, part of
Jet
her's made of
Li-
gold.
Yeah, right. Jet Li is, of course, the nicest guy in the world. Deserves to be made a saint, I guess. But,
You're
What
roboting.
happened?
Roboting a bit, I'm afraid. mate.
Oh,
Yeah.
God, when
I'm
if you're trying to
roboting?
upload the
No,
clips,
you're
man.
back. You're back. You're back.
okay, so
Yeah.
I would just say that there's enough toxicity to give it an 8.5.
Okay,
Yeah, I could
okay.
say. I forgot, by the way, the rabbits eating each other at the beginning. That's pretty toxic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The rabbits. That's a toxic bit.
The rabbits.
hello.
are a toxic
See,
bit.
there's the wiring under the bra.
The
There's the wire.
wiring.
There, she's wearing wire.
Oh man, you're killing me, 70s.
Oh,
You're killing me.
beignets, yes.
I love it. Oh, hey, look at that. JT Kirk
Hey.
celebrates being a member 20 months. Anyone have any extra Orangina? I drank all of mine. Whoa!
Thirsty. He's so thirsty.
That is a thirsty man there. Look at him and his Gina. Wow.
Been through all the Gina he has. Wow.
That's a, you gotta understand, man, to have that much Gina, like, bro, that is dedication to the Gina. Just
Yeah,
saying, you gotta be really committed to the Gina like that. It's okay. So, chat, here's the deal here. It looks like in order to do this, we gotta start a Rumble exclusive stream. So as we get through the scores, I would just I really urge you guys to get onto Rumble, and that's how things. And just keep your eye out for the page there. But
Yeah, go to Nick. Click on Nick Weiser's
and just
generic page,
refresh
and then you'll
it
see it'll pop
because
up.
once we have our scores here, I'm just gonna make a nurse stream and head over there. So anyway,
We're gonna be reborn.
Jonathan Conroy was the only score given 8.5 toxicity. Richard, did you have anything else to want to add? Guys, I think I cut you off, and I apologize if that was the
No,
case.
no, I would just say, I really appreciate that we got to do this as part of the Jet Li series, because this is one of the very first Jet Li movies I saw where he was a major character. I mean, I saw him in Lethal Weapon, the Lethal Weapon series, but to see him as a main character in this movie was something else. And it made me start looking him up and his movies up a lot more. Because this is that good. I mean, this is a great first movie to show somebody if they've never seen Jet Li before.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
this is a great way to pop someone's Jet Li cherry and bust that shit. It really is. I agree on that. I had to wear it like that. Nah, I agree. Red shirt. Mark, you want to give your toxic score?
Yeah, I think this is pretty darn toxic. Yeah, I think I'm probably gonna give it like a 7. I guess that would
Okay.
work, right? A 7 would work. Yeah. Let me get my hat is crooked here. There we go. Yep. Yeah, I mean these guys are so freaking toxic. That's the worst. Like these traffickers and man, great to see them get their ass kicked and that chopstick death. I mean, how toxic is that? I mean, just I hope they recycled them though, because those are recyclable. But yeah, everyone in this and Jet Li's karate is so filthy dirty. I mean, he's so fast and yeah, I mean, I don't know if these guys, in real life, could this stuff happen but they make you believe that it could. And I did get, especially the hotel scene, I did get kind of a Keanu Reeves, a vibe there in the in the hotel, with the what's the jet the the Keanu Reeves movies when they kill his dog. What's I'm strain braining here.
Oh,
John Wick.
Wick.
John Wick. Yeah, I got kind of like a sorry guys. Yeah, I got like a John Wick vibe in some of these hotel scenes. I could have, not this movie's way earlier, but it just felt so surreal, like all these scenes in the hotel and the fights, and it's everyone's out against him. John Wick's out on his own too. So I mean, he's got his friends in Chinese intelligence, I guess, supporting him, but other than that, he's pretty much on his own. I mean, he's got no one. So the whole thing is toxic. These hookers are toxic. The pimps are toxic. Everything's toxic. And yeah, it's one nonstop action piece. So very toxic. So yeah, it works all around. And we get a happy ending, right? So maybe it loses a few points from that, right?
Happy ending.
Half is a happy ending. Yeah. Yeah.
That's good, Mark. That was good.
So that'll be my happy ending. Yeah.
Oh, I still can't believe we got Jet Li's eye right on the orange eye in the center.
Yeah.
We will never
unbelievable.
duplicate that perfectly again. That was
And I mean, that was just random. Like, yeah, I guess we could line it up if we wanted to, but
yeah, of course we
that was
can,
totally
but
random,
we
yeah.
weren't even trying.
Yeah.
Oh,
We're talented
man.
here. Yeah.
Well, thank you, Mark. I appreciate it, and I
Yep,
appreciate the clips and the tips to come and your toxic score. I'm gonna be quick so I can get the new stream set up for Rumble. I'm gonna go with like a 7 for toxicity. It's just a testosterone fueled, constant, barbaric badassery, and that's really all I've got to add to it about it. And that's fine. I don't need it to be having a ton of toxicness because the fun element is there in spades. And it is definitely one of the best Jet Li movies, one of the best action movies. I love this one. It's a very underrated gem. This is for those who are really into the genre. If you're a real action movie, martial arts genre guy, this is made for you and you will just have a wonderful time. I could just put this on and just get excited each and every single damn time I watch. But chat, for those of you who do not transition with us, next week we are gonna wrap up our Jet Li weeks, and we're gonna be talking Unleashed. I can't wait. It's a fucking slobber knocker of a Jet Li movie as well. It's gonna be badass. Bring your kicks, bring your action team. Bring Gilbert Gottfried back from the dead. Call your grandma. Bring Mike Tyson. It's going to be awesome. For those of you who do come with us, I'm going to end this stream so we can get a new one made so we can watch this on Rumble for the clips. So thank you guys for your support on Toxic Tuesday. Thanks for bearing with us through all the idiocy that YouTube put us through. And it's appreciated. JT Kirk, thank you for your member chat. But guys, we're going to pull on out of here so we can get this show on the road to Rumble. Unfortunately, I can't have a Rumble link because I got to make the stream now. So just head to the Rumble page as soon as we end this here, and it will pop up, guys. Okay? Appreciate all of you guys. We'll see you in, I'd say, no more than 10 minutes. Thank you, guys. Appreciate all of you. Hope to see as many of you over there shortly. Take care.